Hello, everybody. How are you? I know I just posted a react to Shantal's current live. Just reacted to that and posted it. And I got a little bit of time, so I thought I'd do a different kind of reading on Shantal. This has to do with the feeders because a lot of them are getting very, very bold. They're getting much more out in the open with things. So it's like I wanted to do a reading to see what we can see about that. Hi, Brick Gamer Girl. Welcome. So I normally do stuff strictly on Shantal and zero in on her. Hey, Olga. I wanted to focus more on the feeder people. Hi, Pretty Face, Thunder Rain. Like the feeders are getting more out in front. Hey, lady. I want to see what's going on with these feeders. Because you can't talk about Shantal without talking about them. They're all over the place. I take it you guys saw the live where there was basically a war of sorts between Life with Ron and Anime Sucks, right? Hi, Janie. Like they were just going back and forth with the super chats. So I want to get more into that since they're getting bold and since they want to come out into the open and be open with themselves, then time to do a reading on them. See like what's going on between all of them. Hello, Brooke. Starburst. She paid Ron to push Anime to pay more. I also think there was a little bit of another bit of a motivation. I think between Anime and Life with Ron, I think what they were trying to do on top of giving her money was they were trying to poke at everybody else in chat to get money as well. It's like, let's start a little super chat war. Like everybody give money to Shantal. Hello, Allison. So like just trying to make everybody else in the chat kind of feel bad where they would just give her money because it is the end of the month. So it's like, let's do the big push to make as much as we can until the pay period is cut off, which would be tomorrow. So we're just going to do some brief readings on the feeders. I want to get into like what's going on between her and Anime Sucks and just the overall view of the feeders and their function with Shantal and all of that. She's playing with her beezers. Well, she's also playing with her life. That's the dumb thing about it. So we're going to get into that. Welcome, everybody. Hello, Sunshine Country Chickens. Welcome. So this is not going to be like a big long reading of like Shantal and Salah. We've done plenty of those readings, but I don't think I've ever zeroed in on the feeders. They have a very important role in Shantal's life. They fund her lifestyle. They give her attention. They give her validation. And honestly, when she goes live, she's catering almost exclusively to them. She will not see 2026. Well, you know, that's really all on her. But her health seems to be getting worse, that's for sure. She's not doing herself any favors. All right, so we're going to get into it. I cleanse the cards a bit. There we go. Hope you guys are well today. I know it's kind of early, but let's see. Let's get into this thing and see what we can find out. So I just want to know first about, first we're going to do like just a reading on her and Anime Sucks because he's way out in front, is he not? He's like way out in front. Like what is the relationship between those two? Like what do they get out of each other? I'm going to do first one for her and then one for him. Like, how do they see one another? How do they treat one another? What do they get out of this thing between the two of them? So we are just going to see. Hello, Leander. All right. Forgive me if I'm shuffling the cards a lot. I just want to get a good reading on these two. Hello, Marianne. So how have you guys been doing, by the way? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a very good day. All right. Can she really be that stupid and throw her life away? Of course she could. She's been doing it for 8 years. Why stop now? Why quit now? I mean, she's been doing it this long. Hello, it's not just a pretty face. I hope I am too. Oh, my cards were flying all over the place before I even got started. Nice, Thunder Rain. Shantal should make Salah do some large eating content. See how he feels after eating large amounts of food. Maybe he'd get a clue. Hi, Luna's mom. Actually, you know what? The people that are the feeders. Here is what's disturbing about that fetish. A lot of it has to do with control. Not every feeder is an extreme feeder. There's like, you can be on the light side of the scale and it's not harmful. It's the extreme feeders that got a problem with because they take it too far. A lot of it, though, has to do with dominance and control. There are feeders that they like the idea of having somebody completely immobile and under their control, or almost to that point. Hey, Tucker. You know, it's about control. You've got control over somebody. They like having that control. But the feeders would never do to themselves what they want another person to do for their fetish. They're not going to eat 7,000 to 9,000 calories a day. They're not going to gain weight or get a bunch of health problems. They want to watch somebody else do that. That way, they're not experiencing the pain, but they get the benefit as far as watching somebody fulfill their fetish. And that's true, Sunshine Country Chickens. They've been power eating. Is it spinning? I don't think so, Deb. Can you maybe go out and come back in? And that will fix it. And go out and come back in, maybe that'll help. Sometimes YouTube they get stuck. It gets stuck. YouTube is weird. All right, so first we're going to get into, let's start with Shantal and how she's, like, her situation with anime sucks. Like, how does she see him and how are things between the two of them? Like, what's the dynamic between those two? Like, what purpose does he serve in her life? All right. Are we ready? Not quite. Almost there. All right. So I think we're ready. All right. So, okay. The first card down. This is how Shantal sees anime, as far as like what purpose he serves in her life. The first card down is the Page of Cups. So she sees him as someone that he's got money. She sees as someone that he's definitely got money, that he's completely on board with the food habit. And like he's not opposing what she does. He is in alignment with what she wants to do. So like he makes her very, very happy, because here is this man that's obviously got, like, he is her dream. He is her dream because he's a man of money, and he's willing to give the money to her to fund her habit, and that keeps her very, very happy. And it's also this is someone that she communicates with. I think they have a very solid line of communication, that they talk more than just on YouTube. I'm feeling like personal messages, like maybe he's got her phone number. He's got a direct line to Shantal. Hello, house cat. He's got a direct line to her. He's not just limited to YouTube or the internet. Like, he's got a direct line to her. Like, she's keeping, like, look how close the fish is to the page. She keeps him very, 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 very close. And he loves paying attention to her. Like, do you see how the page is looking at the fish? Like, all eyes on you, baby. All eyes on you. So she sees him as this man of money who gives her attention. Like, I've only got eyes for you. He gives her the adoration. He gives her the validation. He gives her, like, he makes her feel like she's worth something. Like, I'm feeling a sense of, like, flattery of, like, oh my God, there's this guy with money, and he's got money. He could spend it anywhere, and he's spending it on me. He's not just some regular tipper. He's a big money whale. So it's like, I've got the attention of this well-to-do guy. Like, so feels very flattered on all fronts with this guy. Next card down. Oh, Lord. Okay, that's interesting. That is very interesting. Next card down is the Ace of Swords in reverse. In reverse. So what does that mean? Oh, Lord. She's willing to do whatever it is he asks her to do. She has a very dominant, like, if this were right side up, like, this would be like her being in control, but she's not in control. Like, she gives up the control when she's around Anime Sucks. Like, whatever you want, I will do. Like, she's completely under his control, completely under his spell. Like, I don't wear the crown when I'm around you. I let you wear it. You're in control of me. Like, I'm feeling that. Like, even if you want me to do something that is not good for me, like, I'm going to let go of the control and give it to you. Hello, Linda Lou. So the third card down, this is the Devil card. That could mean different things, but the Devil card is also an addiction card. It could be an addiction card if the person has an addiction. This is, he is a part of this food addiction. Hello, Marina. He is definitely a part of this food addiction. He's helping to keep it going. He's a very large part of the world, but he's in the background. And as you can see, there's the pentacle on the crown. Like, he's got the money, and he's got a very strong, dominant presence in her life. Like, when he comes in the room or he's around, all eyes on him. And so he likes knowing that she's chained to her addiction, but she's also chained to him. Like, she is just submissive to her addictions and submissive to anybody who helps her fulfill her addictions. So, like, the addiction card came up immediately. It's like, the feeling from him is, I am going to keep you in this circle of addiction. I want you to be there. I want you to participate in it. I don't want you walking out of that circle. I don't, because I get something out of this. I enjoy seeing you in it. I enjoy seeing you within that circle. So I'm going to give you monetary compensation to stay in it. You know what, Marina? There are men and women that enjoy people of a bigger size. There's nothing wrong with that. You can be a person of a bigger size and not have a food addiction. But he's not just liking her because of her size. He's enjoying the fact that she's getting even bigger. He is promoting her being even bigger. He only gives the big super chats when she eats. I just did a react to the current live she did, and he only started giving those big super chats when she was eating. The moment he walked in the room, she's like, "Oh, I need cake and I need ice cream right now." She was delighted that he was there, and she tailored her content specifically to him. All right, so moving on. Oh, Lord. All right, so we have the 7 of Cups. She feels like going after this guy, anime sucks, and catering to him. Like this is the path for her. Like she just listens to him. If she listens to this feeder, that yeah, like she understands that catering to the feeder, there's gonna be problems. Hi, Sour Cat. She knows that this path is not without its difficulties. She knows that there are consequences to her actions, but she doesn't care. She knows that, like you see some of the cups, like one of the cup has jewels in it, the other one has a victory wreath, but the rest of the cups, they're full of misery. So it's like for every one moment of happiness she feels from what she's doing, there are several others right behind it that are going to follow. Hi, Hill. Um, so it's like she's picked a path that, because of the path itself, the way the path is designed, there's going to be pain along that road. And that's just part of the course for what she has chosen. But it's like, oh, I'll put up with the pain as long as I get the money. I will put up with it. Hey, Blondie. Hi, Coffeeness. So like she's paying attention to the money. She's paying attention to, oh, what do I get? What do I get? What do I get? Oh, you're gonna pay me? Oh, great, I got that. She's not paying attention to much else. It's about the money. It's about the money she receives, and she, as long as she gets the money, she can justify everything else that comes along with the ride. Does that make sense? It's just, oh, like, yeah, my back hurts. I have chest pain. I've got stomach pain, but I got money. I got paid for whatever it is I did. So that makes it okay. So it's like she justifies any pain because of the compensation. Oh, okay. Interesting. So we've got the chair. Next card we got down is the Chariot card. Huh. Let me take a look at this for just a minute. Oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. All right. Look, I don't know where Anime Sucks lives. I don't know where they're located. But I just put 3 cards down. We have the Chariot card. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we also have the 6 of Pentacles. So I'm wondering if maybe there was some talk about her going somewhere. Maybe she wanted to go somewhere. Maybe some talks between them, between her and Anime Sucks, of her traveling to him, perhaps. Like, if you come to me, I'll give you more money. That might have been discussed. No, I think that there might have been there's been some talks of like, if you come to me, then I will give you more money. Like, you see the money I'm giving you online, but how about a personal visit? Let me just put some further cards on that to clarify. Let me just see here. You scoot these out of the way. I want to see the following cards. Huh. Maybe he might have offered. Something to do with the chariot. What's going on with the chariot? Let me look at that. Chariot, tell me something. Either he gave her money to stay where she is, or he was offering her money to go somewhere else. Like he but this guy anime sucks. He is definitely he's giving her money. He's funding her. Like he's a big money tipper, and he's one of her big money whales. I feel that Shantal has more than a few. I'm thinking at least three, maybe more than three, but definitely three. Her feedies, I feel like they're interchangeable. It's not the same people all the time. Some of them stay around for a little while, and some of them stay for a long while. I feel that Anime Sucks has been around her for a long time, for more than say a few years. He's been one of her big spenders, and he comes forward every once in a while. Let's see. Now we've got the Four of Cups. All right. What do you want to say? I'm getting the feeling like Enemy Sucks is kind of a motivator for her. Like when she just like, I don't want to, and she gets into one of her moods. I don't want to. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Or when she gets in the dumps with herself, he's the one that offers money to get her off her ass. I don't want to. When she gets in her moods, when she gets grumpy and crabby and, oh, I don't want to do mukbangs today. I don't want to go out. I don't want to eat. Like that's when he starts throwing money at her to get her off her butt to go do something. Like he kind of acts like a cheerleader in that respect because he wants that fetish content from her. So he'll like, I don't want to. I don't feel like going out and eating today. I don't want to. But he'll go, okay, well, how about I just throw you some money, and then she gets motivated. But she's stubborn. Even when she's making money, she's stubborn. So we've got the Four of Cups with that. Let me just put down these cards here. See what's going on. Yeah, she also sees Enemy Sucks as the King of Wands. He's very productive. He's got money. Like he's what I feel like Anime Sucks is somebody that he's doing something productive for himself off camera. He's a complete opposite of Shantal. That's where all this money is coming from, obviously. But he's a man of plenty. And that's how he's able to give to her. He's a man of plenty. So she sees him as a man of plenty. And so like she's always leaning on him. She sees him as nourishing her. He's definitely a nourisher of Shantal. Like I'm telling you, they talk offline. They are communicating. I'm feeling like text messages. I'm feeling phone calls. I'm feeling like he's got a direct line to her. Absolutely. I'm thinking like Karate Joe level. Not saying that he is a predator, but Karate Joe back in the day, he had Shantal's personal phone number. And Karate Joe would tell Shantal when to start streaming, when to get off stream, what to eat, what to order. He's got that kind of control over Shantal. Hey, T-Bird. Hello, everybody coming in. So she sees this man of plenty, and she's in need of the plenty. So it's like, because you have plenty and because I need plenty, I'm going to do what you say. Like when you come in the room, all eyes on you. You know what, Deb? I don't think he even cares if they talk offline as long as he gets paid. No, don't be sorry about your messages, darling. He makes her feel like the star. Every time he comes in, every time he gives her super chats or he gives her money or pays her for something and gives her compliments, like she feels like the star. And he makes her feel validated, and he backs up this feeling of, you're doing the right thing, Shantal. See, you're doing the right thing. You're making money with this. You're on the right path. Like whenever she starts to falter and think, I don't know if I should be doing this. It's not good for me. He keeps that toxic reinforcement going of, you're doing great. You're doing great. See, I'm giving you money. See, you're making money with this. So ignore everything else. Thank you, Loke Dog. I love the Doors. Jim Morrison. But he makes her feel like a star. So he's given that financial compensation. You be the star for me. What am I seeing with this? I feel like there also might be some erotic chats going on with Anime Sucks offline. Like I'm feeling like the Shantal, if she sees something, she jumps on it. I mean, whatever money she's making off Anime Sucks on YouTube, she's greedy. If she sees an opportunity, she's going to jump on it. You know, she's like, oh, if I can get this money from this guy online, how about we go, away from YouTube and have some private chats and maybe I can get more out of you. So I feel like there's been some erotic chats between the two. Like he's one of her big money whales and they might be having private conversations and live sessions with each other. So that might be going on too. She just gets as much as she can. Yeah, like there's definitely something going on back and forth with the Eight of Wands. I keep feeling she's doing content for him. Like things are being sent by email. So he's making videos or something or pictures and sending them by email or text messages or a messenger service and sending him sexy pictures. Like that. This is what this card is telling me. Like a relay of, like I do this for you, you pay me this. Like staying in his good graces, making sure that he gives her the most money. So it's like I'm feeling like she stays in constant contact with him, constant contact. Like this, yeah. There's like what we see on YouTube is nothing compared to what goes on behind the scenes. I'm telling you. So, hey, sock puppet. So, like, I feel this card is, I keep feeling like the wands are going back and forth, back and forth. Like, things being sent and then things being received. That's what it feels like. Yeah. And she thinks that by having this constant line with Anime Sucks, like, money, 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 money. I'm doing things for this person. Money, money, money. And he gives her money and he makes her very happy. Hello, Angela. So it's like all of these pentacles represents maybe something that she did for him, like individual projects, videos, pictures. There's a constant stream of something going back and forth between those two. Oh, hold on. What else do we? Oh, shoot. Snap. She also feels, she looks at him as the emperor. Like I feel like he's, hey, coffee beans, welcome. I feel like she sees him as powerful, very powerful. That's funny. So take a look at this card. Look what's on the throne, the Aries heads, right? And her sign is Aries. So the emperor, and he's got his scepter and his hand on the head of the ram or the Aries. So I'm feeling a sense of like financial control. Like the emperor is sitting on the throne, but he's got financial control of her. And she allows it. She allows him the control because she's getting something out of it. So there's a sense of domination here. Like he dominates Shantal. Like you do what I tell you, I'll pay for you. I'll pay your way, but you got to do what I tell you to do. Because she's hard-headed. Next two cards are not good. We've got the Six of Swords. Hey, Sour Cat. Yeah, I saw that reading, Sour Cat. That was crazy. I reacted to that. Great reading by Sunburst Tarot. So Yeesh. Mm-mm-mm. Yikes. This thing that she's doing with for the feeders, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. I don't know what. Something's gonna happen. Something painful. I don't know what it is. The swords are never a good thing when you see them. Um, Eesh. Let me just look at this for a minute, okay? This is down the road, by the way, because these cards are coming up later. Yikes. I feel like something's going to happen and she's going to have to leave Kuwait. Like she's a person going on a journey and they're not happy. No, you know what? Let me change that. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Because this was about how she sees anime sucks. This is not about her. Let me just flip that around. So I feel like the man in the back of the boat is anime sucks. And he's in the back where Shantal can't see him. But he is steering the boat in the direction that it's in. Shantal is the person in front. But in front of her are swords. So steering her in a direction that's painful. There we go. Like the swords are forming almost a fence around her. So you got this person, anime sucks, that is he's directing her towards a course. But she can't see fully in front of her. And the path is very, very painful, hence the swords. Like I'm helping you stay on a path that's going to be painful for you. Like I'm not going to have the swords in front of me, they're going to be in front of you. Yep. And that's followed up by the 10 of swords. That's not fun. So it's like she is pushing herself to make this person happy. But it's like the more she pushes herself, the more this happens. And she's hurting her body. This is somebody going through agony and pain and like everything hurts. Everything hurts. Like the more she caters to him, the more she damages herself. Absolutely. Let's see. What else? What else? She sees anime sucks as the Page of Swords. Like she wants a man to fight for her. She wants a man to fight on her behalf. Like, she wants that guy that will be her prince and hold up his sword. And I'm going to fight for you, Shantal. I'll be your warrior. I'll fight for you. She wants a man to like be behind her and fight for her and be the Page of Swords. You know, Salah's not going to pick up a sword and fight for her. So, you know, like she's looking for that male figure that will be strong and fight for her and fight for her honor. And she just, that's how she sees him is he's standing by my side and he supports me and he fights for me. And I really appreciate that. But this is a bad path for this reason. Because you got the 5 of Cups. Because she gets a little, but she loses a lot. Hey, Foodie. She gets a little, but she loses a lot more. Have you guys ever heard of a Pyrrhic victory? A Pyrrhic victory is a victory gained at too great a cost. So Shantal, she experiences Pyrrhic victories. She makes a little bit of money, but at the cost of her health. She's losing more than she's gaining. So it's like it's a victory gained at too great a cost. And you make money with a dude like anime sucks, but you're giving up so much to do it. So this is the Pyrrhic victory for her. You know, yeah, I got a couple of cups behind me, but look at all the blood spilled in front of me. I'm keeping these 2 cups at the cost of my own health. I feel like the cups in front with the spilled blood, that is her health. She's giving up her health for the sake of this dude. Like I'm giving up parts of myself to make somebody else happy, to satisfy their fetish. Okay. Oh. Eesh. Yeah, but she feels victorious as long as she's the Queen of Cups. She sees herself as this. I've got a cup in my hand, and that's all that matters. Look at me on my YouTube channel. Here's my YouTube plaque. You know, the cups to me represent prosperity. They represent money. They represent wealth of some kind or abundance of some kind. Hi, Daniel. Hello, Roach. But this is all she's focusing on is the cup. As long as I'm holding the cup, as long as it's in my hand, we're good. She justifies everything with that doggone cup. I heard that about Anime Sucks, Foodie, about him and what's his name? Rakita. Oh, hold on. Be careful, Shantal. Be careful. Be careful, Mama. Death does not have to mean physical death, by the way. It could mean something, the end of something and the start of something new. But I wanted to see what was after the death card, but it is coming up. Followed by the strength card. So I'm feeling like something is going to happen and like, and hold on. There's going to be something that happens. Like this little dance that she's doing with Anime Sucks is far from over. Like this guy is so heavily ingrained in her life. Holy shit. Yeah, like she looks up to him. She leans on him. She's very codependent on him. Oh, I need you here. You're so important to me. Giving the praise back and forth. Like it's just like you praise me, I praise you. It's been a long time, Allison. He's not just somebody that's popped up on the scene. He's been around for a minute. Yeah, and she looks at him again. She looks at him as a nurturing figure. Like there might be some like he gives her the praise, he gives her the attention and the affection that she doesn't get from Salah. Like Salah and his lack of attention leaves a lot of vacancy, for lack of a better word. And like Salah doesn't give her all that she needs. So there's this big empty space that Anime's like, oh, I'll come and I'll be that man for you. I'll give you the attention. I'll talk to you. I will praise you. I will tell you how beautiful you are. And da 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 da. And she loves that. She eats it up like candy. You know, it's like he comes at her with the praise and the wooing and all this other stuff. I'm feeling like I'm being told they have kind of a relationship off of YouTube. They almost have a relationship together. Okay, so that's how she looks at him. Now I'm curious about how he sees her. I wonder how he sees her. How does he see her? And welcome everybody coming in. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know how long I'll be on, but thank you for taking the time out of your day to come watch me. If you want to sub up to the channel or give a thumbs up to the chat, thank you so very much for doing that. But thanks for hanging with me. All right, so how does Anime Sucks feel about her? Hello, Phoenix. Okay. How does he feel about her, though? Like, what's the relationship there? How does he see her? Oh. Alrighty then. Damn, that didn't take long at all. Not at all. So the first card, what's that? What's everybody typing one for? Did I miss something? Y'all, why y'all putting ones in the chat? Y'all confusing me. What happened? Oh, I see it. The cards are giving. Wait a minute. I see it. Put ones in the chat if you think Anime Sucks has seen her naked. Okay, now I understand now. I understand. I would type ones all day long if I were in my own chat. So yeah, I think he has. All right. Ones all day. Ones across the board. Well, I've seen pictures of Anime Sucks on Twitter. He looks a lot like He Who Shall Not Be Named. Did y'all know that? And I don't know if it's him. I was told that those were the pictures of Anime Sucks, but he looks like the other guy. He looks a lot like him. So there's that. Imagine big money feeder who looks like her ex. She got the best of both worlds. It's crazy. I saw a picture. I'm like, is that who I think it is? No, it's somebody different. Oh my God. What? God had the audacity to put two of them on earth at the same time? What the hell? Not cool. Boo. Oh my God. We don't need two of them. And they both found her. Like, what are the odds? All right, so let's go on to how does Anime feel about her? How does he feel? How does he see her? This is interesting, y'all. Y'all ready? First card down, the Hierophant. That's interesting. That's an interesting choice. What is to say about that? What am I taking from the Hierophant card? He being in a position of authority with her. The Hierophant, he likes being in a position of authority with Shantal, controlling her. He likes how she looks up to him. Like when he's around, she's literally like this. Oh, like in awe of him. He likes how she looks up to him, and like when he walks in the room, like time just stops. Like there's like the adoration that she gives him. He loves that. Like all eyes on me. Like what's that old commercial when so-and-so talks, everybody listens? It's like the same kind of vibe. When I'm walking in the room, your eyes better be on me. And she does it. She's like, oh yes, my eyes are on you, sir. My eyes are on you. I see only you. So it's like he likes how yeah, J.G. Wentworth, there you go. Or is it E.F. Hutton? Was it J.G. Wentworth or E.F. Hutton? But you guys know who I'm talking about. I've seen those commercials, but he likes the fact that he's in control of her, that the money gives him control, that he has influence over Chantal and what she wants to do, that he's paying for it. Like he likes being a part of the Chantal story. That he is very much a part of her channel and very much a part of her content. That he is, she may be the face of the Chantal channel, but he's behind the scenes, like funding it. He is influencing it. Like he's in it. He likes being in it. It just, I'm feeling like it gives him a sense of, it strokes his ego that he is so influential over her and her channel and her content. Like he looks at her channel and goes like, yeah, I gave money for that. I paid for that. Mm-hmm. Oh, she just gained another 100 pounds. I caused that to happen. I'm controlling how big she's getting. I'm in control of her health. I'm in control of her. He likes that. He's getting off on it. It's like, I'm the man. Like he's the man. This is how he's the man. He doesn't have to be physically in her life to be the man. Like there's this like, like I'm the man, like I'm doing it my way. She goes for the same type though, Britt. She has a type, our girl. All right, so again, it makes him very, very happy. This is his son. It makes him very happy. Like he doesn't have a channel on YouTube and being a content creator and putting his face out there and getting attention that way. This is how he gets attention. He likes the attention that he gets from Shantal, from people in her chat. Like, oh my God, Anime Sucks is spending all this money. Ooh, it's an ego stroke. Let's just pet it for a while. Yeah. It makes him very happy to have, be a part of her world, be influential. Like this is like a thing for him. Let's see, like the Knight of Swords. What are you telling me, Knight of Swords? Yeah, this is how he sees himself for Chantal, the Knight of Swords. I'm coming in on the horse with my sword up to defend you, to be by your side, to fight for you. This is how he sees himself. I am your companion, Chantal. I am the man in your life. And I'm going to step up and I'm going to be there for you. So this is how he sees himself. Like, I am white knighting you, Chantal. You wanted a prince. You wanted a king. Here I am. Yeah. And this is the Three of Cups. Three of Cups. I'm seeing happy times behind the scenes between these two. It's all about merriment. I'm seeing a sense of let's eat, let's drink, let's be merry. Like he wants her happy, and he gives money to make her happy. Let's be happy together and have good times together and just spending time with her. I feel like there's time offline they spend together. Like that. I'm gonna make you happy. The more that Chantal is unhappy with Salah, the more Anime Sucks is behind the scenes saying, "Let me make you happy. Let me spend some money on you. Let me give you money for food. He's made you unhappy today. Let me step up and give you a few $100 and you can go get a pizza. Or you can go out and do something and kind of get away from the unhappiness for a while. I'm your BFF." Yeah, and he sees Chantal as the Empress. Like this is his idea of womanly. Like he's really turned on by this. Of like he likes the idea of a big woman, and he wants a woman to sit down and not do anything and just get bigger and bigger and bigger. For some reason I'm getting a picture of, this is so weird. the idea of a woman's like physique getting bigger, her lap. I keep hearing her lap. He likes her lap getting bigger. What the hell? He's got a fetish for like, let me just see how big you are today. Like the girth. He loves the girth. Loves it. That's his thing. Like sit down, my queen, and spread out and it's oh my god. Like he loves the girth. He's all about the girth. Like to him, that is the picture of, I keep hearing matronly. I keep hearing like womanly, mature. Like I just love a big woman. You know, like he want bigger is better. Bigger is better. Like that's his idea of the ultimate sexy fantasy woman is bigger is better. There it is. To him, that is the ultimate in feminine. Let's see. We got the four of pentacles. What do you want to tell me? How he sees her? Ah, yes. He knows like he holds all the money. Look at this. He knows like he's got all the money. Like he controls the money. He holds on to it. So he can hold on to her. But he's very much like Shantal. Like Chantal's, she's very much like the four of pentacles. She's a miser. Like her mine, you know, and he's got the same idea. Mine. Like whoever he is in real life, he holds on to his money. You know, like very much like money is mine. You know, like they get along that way. They understand each other that way. So he's a bit of a miser, like cheap ass. Like I'm not paying for shit unless I have to. Okay, what else we got here? Oh, okay. Oh, alrighty then. We got the 5 of Wands. Alrighty then. Sometimes him and Shantal, they go at it. And he'll go at it with people in her own chat, but there's conflict there. There's definite conflict. There is some conflict. But this is how he sees her. So this card has to do with her. Like he spoils her. This guy, he spoils her. He spoiled her rotten. And sometimes she gets bratty. I feel like she gets bratty. She's dead ass spoiled. She's bratty. She's not compliant all the time. Sometimes she gets bratty and sassy mouth, and he wants her to do whatever content for him, and then she fucking lips off to him, and like they have I feel like there's arguments and disagreements about, if I pay you for this, then you do this for me. Well, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this today. Or I don't want to eat 5 pizzas. Can I just eat 2? You know, they go back and forth. Like he wants her to be extreme with her shit. And sometimes she's just not in the mood or she can't do it. And I feel like she's full of conflict with him. Like it's not all smooth sailing. She doesn't do every single thing that he tells her. Sometimes they do clash. You know, like sometimes he'll pay her to do something and she doesn't want to do it. Like, oh, I don't want to eat that food, but I have to because he paid for it. Like I'm feeling her rolling her eyes. She's rolling her eyes like, oh, I guess I have to. Ugh. I'm feeling this from her. Ugh. Mom, I don't want to eat my broccoli. Or in her case, I just had a bowl of poutine. I don't want another one. So, but she does get defined. It does come out even with him. Um, he does see her as, someone that she does things for money, that she just wants to sit still and make her money. And that she is definitely hurting her health. Like he knows how sick she is. He knows. 3 of Swords. Like he knows it's a bad path for her. He knows I'm sure she's told him about some of her health problems. I don't know if that's a fetish for him also, but I feel like she's disclosed some information about her health to him. Like maybe as a way to kind of, if he gets mad at her for not eating certain foods, she'll like, look, I got this health problem, or this is going on with me, and that's why I can't do it. Like she has to disclose to him what's going on with her, what's wrong with her, so he won't get mad and completely go away. But like, yeah, he sees her as somebody that she's definitely sick. Like there's definite stuff going on with her, and he knows about at least some of it. He knows about some of it. Hey, Payday. He knows about it. He knows. Let's see. Oh. And he knows, hey, Payday, and he knows about her financial issues. She's got some financial issues going on. Things are not so good over there. She's told him about her financial issues. Like she goes to him crying, oh, this is what's wrong, and that's what's wrong, and I need money for this. And, so she discloses how bad things really are. Or at least that's the picture she paints to him, so he gives her more money. Because as soon as he does this, as she does that, look what he does. I'm coming to save you, Shantal. I'm coming to save you. Like, notice the knight has wings on his helmet. I'm coming to save you. Like, I'm going to send you some money. I'm coming in with a white horse, and I'm going to send you some money to make you feel better. Okay, last card. How he sees her. It seems like the swords keep coming up. Swords keep coming up for him and her. Like sometimes he has to fight her to do things, and sometimes he doesn't. I guess it all depends on the amount of money that he's offering, and how down bad she is. Like sometimes there's conflict, and sometimes there is not conflict. She's not always compliant. She sometimes gets defiant on him. It wears on him sometimes. Like, I've got money and I'll pay you, but I'm tired of fighting you. I'm really tired of fighting you. You're being a spoiled brat. Like I feel like he gets tired of it sometimes, and that's why sometimes Anime Sucks is gone. It doesn't just have to do with the content that she's doing. It's just that the constant battles, she wears him out. Like everybody else, she wears him out. It's like, oh, you're going to be a complete B to me. Well, then I'm just going to take my money and go for the time being. He might come back later, but he disappears periodically. Now, I want to get into the oracle for both of them. So let me just go ahead and pick up a different deck. Let's see here. We'll just pick this one. Okay, are you guys enjoying the reading so far? Yeah, they will. What's that? If that's Mr. We're doing the readings that I'm doing are on Anime Sucks and Shantal Payday, because I want to get into the feeder side of things today. I want to kind of get away from Shantal, but not. All right, so I want to get into the both of them. Hey, Bobby Patrick. Okay. And you know what? I'm pretty sure we have Beezers in the chat right now watching this. my tarot reading, or they will watch it. Hi, Beezers. Since I'm sure some of you are going to be, squealing over to Shantal, letting her know about this reading, or she'll watch it herself. Everybody say hi to the Beezers. That's okay. You can watch the reading too if you want. Yeah, they are feeders. So we're just going to do a couple of like the oracle cards, thinking how they feel about each other. I'm such a bitch. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, so I'm going to do some oracle cards. Let's see. We're going to start with how Shantal sees anime, and then how anime sees Shantal. All right. And did y'all catch, like, how many of you watched the react that I did of the one where she went to the park and she got herself an ice cream? Before that, she went out to eat. Hey, sippy cups. Anime, he basically told on Shantal. He told on her. She tried to say, oh, I paid for the meal. But he sent a super chat, didn't he? I showed it. Big blowing up super chat. They forgot an item that I paid for. Can you ask for a full refund? So she didn't just take herself out to eat. Here's how I feel it went down, y'all. Because listen, when it comes to anything we make on YouTube, like whatever I get this month, it's not going to show up until next month. That's how YouTube works. You can't just take your super chat money and go have dinner. You're not going to get that money until the following month. But he said in his super chat, they forgot an item that I paid for. Can you ask for a refund? So how would she have the money for the meal that he paid for unless he sent something through PayPal? Everything lines up. He sent her money through. He talked to her offline. Guarantee you they did. They discussed about where she was going to go to get a meal, how much it would cost. He told her what he wanted her to order. Gave her the money. He probably also told her, if you eat this on a live, I'll give you further money. I'll pay for the meal, and then I'll send you a bunch of super chats. So she got the money previously through PayPal, so she would have the money to pay the meal. Then she went live, and then boom, there he is in the live, sending her all that money. She made like, what, $600 that night in super chats? 30% of that went to YouTube, by the way, because YouTube takes their 30%. Plus, she's Canadian, which means further taxes. But he said in his super chat, they forgot an item that I paid for, not her. Ask for a refund. Wolf doesn't mind? Of course he doesn't. I mean, somebody else is paying for food. Why is he going to mind? He gets his whatever it is at the end of the month. As long as she pays for him to go to the red room, he don't care what she does. She can go run naked down the street, painted in purple paint, wearing reindeer horns. If it makes money, he gets to go to the red room. He don't care. He don't care. Whatever it takes to make money, Shantal. Oh, my cards are going everywhere. Excuse me. Sorry. Where are they all going? Exactly. See, that's another thing. For those of you wondering, why isn't Salah in her live chats or her videos? That has to do with the feeders. The feeders that are paying Shantal, the men, if their fantasy is to be the man in Chantal's life, they don't want the presence of another man around. They want to imagine they're the ones feeding her. They are the ones controlling her with food. So it would ruin the fantasy if there's another man around. So they tell her, get him out of the picture. We don't want to hear him. We don't want to see him. Just make him go away. Yeah, they are paying for him. But it's the truth, though. I mean, I'm just going to compare it to something. It's like being a dancer in a strip club. You're a guy, you go have a lap dance with a young lady. You don't want to know if she's got a boyfriend or a husband. All you know is that you have her in front of you, and maybe you want to close your eyes and imagine for just a moment that she belongs to you. Enjoy your time with her. You don't want to think about the presence of another man. Kind of the same idea. That kind of pops the bubble once you realize there's I have no chance with her. She's got a man. You don't want to know that in that moment. The ice cream fight. The ice cream fight. Ooh, she was mad. She was mad. Ooh, she was mad. And I'll tell you what, my sweet tooth was happy. I didn't need no Snickers bar that night. I didn't need a Milky Way. I didn't need a Tootsie Roll. I was getting my sweet another way without the calories. Especially that, like, everybody wondered, was it fake for the camera? Maybe. Until, wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever had somebody in your life that you were just so fucking mad at, that you were on the edge of your patience, about ready to jump off the cliff, and you start talking like this? What did I tell you? You know, like you cut. She did that. She was like, I told you I wanted that ice cream, but he didn't have any more. I was like, oh, hell no, she's mad. If you've ever had a partner that got you so pissed off that you can't even think, she was mad. And then afterwards, she was really quiet. Like she felt embarrassed because they'd fought in front of people. So it was beautiful. It was a beautiful moment. I love lover spats on YouTube. Give it up for that moment. Big applause. Bobby Patrick. What have I told you to go clean your room? I loved it. I loved it. It was giving me, I'm angry. You've embarrassed me. I'm saving all of the bad words for when I get home. It was giving me, you're going to hear about it realness when I get back. That's what it was giving me. Like, I'm going to swallow my anger for now. When I get home, it's a different story. Wait till we get home, young man. It was giving me Big Mom vibes. All right, let's get into the oracle stuff. Her appetite didn't go away. She still ate the ice cream. Yeah, but you know what made me giggle, Marina? Look, she loves her sweets. She loves her carbs. Sugars are carbs. She wanted that little happy burst of high moment in her mind with the sugar. Salah ruined it. He ruined her getting high moment by getting her mad. So she was mad about the public embarrassment, but she was like, I just wanted my sugar rush, and you just totally effed it up for me. Damn it. Like, I don't even want this ice cream anymore, but I'll keep eating it because I'm chewing on my anger right now. But she was all set and ready to get high off that ice cream. And in the middle of doing so, he cock blocked it. Access denied. Your password does not work anymore. You entered the wrong code. She hates the fantastic now. No, she doesn't. All right, back to this stuff, okay? That's what you guys are here for. That's what I want to give to you. What exactly is a Lulu ice cream anyway? By the way, little fun fact, did you guys know that the word loo is another term for bathroom? I have to go to the loo. Loo is a term for restroom, the toilet. Look it up. You'll see that I'm not lying to you. All right. All right. So, all right. Let's see how she feels about anime sucks. How does she see him? Like, this is the oracle cards now, not the regular tarot. We just did the regular. Ooh, that card just came out. Oh, no. Dang it. These cards are slippery. I am so sorry. Excuse me. They just fell off the table. Y'all quit that. See what you did, Shantal? You pissed my cards off. They don't even want to deal with you. Reshuffle again, just to be sure. All right. How does she see him? No. Woo. This is why I laughed. Oh my God. All right, let me put some other cards down. I just want to see the timeline. All right, y'all, give me just a second to look at this. Ooh, wait. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. Dang. All right. So first card down is the 0 fucks card. Like, what am I feeling off of this? Like with she looks at him as somebody that she doesn't have to care about anything. She doesn't have to be responsible for anything. Like, he's one of those guys that it just gives 0 fucks about what she does. It's like there's a sense like If she wants to act badly, if she wants to eat badly, I was like, he's not going to get on her case about it. You know, it's like he's unfazed, unbothered, very carefree. You know, it's like he's not so rigid. I keep hearing that he's not rigid with how he cares about her. There's not as many rules and boundaries, and uh, with someone like Salah, she has to behave herself a little bit. You know what I mean? Like Salah's like, I don't like this and I don't like that. He gives her room to do whatever she wants. You know, like just be yourself, Shantal. I keep hearing that. Just be yourself. Be yourself. You want to be messy. You want to fart all day. You want to gain 50 pounds. I am on board. Like he supports her in whatever she does. And she absolutely loves that. He's also somebody that she can confide in. That she can talk to him, and she feels like her all of her secrets are not going to go anywhere. There's a sense of like he is a confidant to her. Like tell me your secrets. He knows a lot. He knows a lot. Like they talk. I keep hearing they talk on the phone, and she tells him all of her business. She even, I keep feeling like she also talks about Salah. Like she goes to Anime Sucks and she bitches about Salah a lot. Like all of his dirt is in Anime Sucks' ear. Thank you, Foodith Barracuda, for gifting the 5 memberships. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So Foodie is torn between 2 guys. Honestly, I don't think she is in love with Salah. I think Salah is just who she has to be around for the sake of YouTube and to have a place to live. And she goes to other people for other things. You know, it's just like, oh, I need this one guy for certain purposes, and I have another guy for other purposes. You get me? It's like there's not one guy that can cover them all. It's like I need this guy, Salah, because I need a place to stay. I need him as an on-camera husband, but I also need this guy over here to be my confidant because he's into the lifestyle, whereas Salah is not into the lifestyle. So it's like is having the cake and eating it too. They function and around her for different reasons. Yeah, Ron, Sofa King. Fuck that guy. Yeah, I know who he is. Fuck that guy. Hey, Jolanda. I remember him and Ashley Lamborghini and Plain Cheeseburger. They used to come over here and make trouble until I blocked them. But they were notorious for going to all the reaction channel chats and acting like jackasses because they rolled hard for Foodie and they couldn't just stay in her chat. They wanted to like flex in other people's chats. So back to the reading. Let's see. Spilling the beans. Yeah, revealing secrets. You know, she goes to him and she spills all the tea. She spills it. She tells him all of her problems. Oh, this is what's going on. That's what's going on. Blah, blah, blah. Ooh, and look at this. Y'all look at this. So Miss Foodie is, look at this. Give me the Foodie treatment. And how am I going to do that, Kimberlina? Why would I give you, how do I give you the Foodie treatment? How does one do that? Do I wiggle my arm at you? Like, how, what's the Foodie treatment? Do I whine? What do I do? What is the Foodie treatment? What do you want from me? I feel so pressured. No, I'm not. Okay. So y'all look at this. Talk from the side of my mouth. That's hard. I'm not going to ignore her. Y'all look at this. Tea, we got some tea. Hold on. Shh. We got some tea. Look what came up. So it looks like Miss Foodie, when it comes to Anime Sucks, she's very, very territorial. Oh my God. Look, y'all look. Look, territorial lover, staking claims, scaring off the competition. Ooh, hands off my man. So, like, she's very territorial, like, you are mine, sir. You will not spend your money on any other female but me. I am the woman in your life. There is no other. You're not going to go to other people's chats and other females on YouTube and spend your money. Oh, no, no, no. You stay over here. Me, 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 me. So, like, she is very possessive of this man. Very possessive. His money, his attention. She's like, I have found the one. No. Yeah, like her possessiveness, cock blocking. Like, I have a feeling like maybe if he's given attention to other women, she stops him from going even further. Like, if she finds out that he's talking to other women, giving money to other women, she shuts that down. She's like, oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't. I do the most for you. Milky has an interesting theory on Ron. He's super chatting her with money to get Anime to pay more. That's so pathetic. Not her theory, if that's what's going on. If Ron is in the chat saying, Anime, give more money. Hey, Ron, why don't you give more money, you broke bitch? Why don't you give more money? Why are you telling another man to spend his money? Spend your own money, idiot. All right, so, yeah, hands off. So she's very territorial. Like, that's her man. That is her feeder. She's going to stop him from going to other women and tipping them. Like, she's got him all to herself because she wants to be a sleeping princess. And she wants to stay unmotivated. She wants to procrastinate and putting things off. Like, he is helping to fund her lifestyle and keep her lazy and keep her compliant. As long as you're around giving me money, then I don't have to worry about working. I could just lean back on you and you'll give me a lot of money. Like, you are adding to my toxic relaxation. Like, I can seal more while you're around. And let's see. I think there's an expectation of like the longer she knows him, the more she talks to him, the more she feel like she's leveling up with him. Like, the longer she knows him, the more money he will give her, the more that she can have him all to herself. Like, I'm the only one. Like, it's all about keeping him around, keeping him close, and getting more and more and more out of him. To her, this is leveling up. Like, she's leveling up with this guy. And by keeping him close and getting all of his money, she feels like she's slaying. Like, she's succeeding. I've got this. He gives her money. She feels like I'm a success. I've got this guy under my wing, and I like it. She's very, very smug. But again, like, interesting. When I did the reading on the two of them, didn't I say that they were both on a roller coaster? There's a roller coaster of highs and lows, of like her mood swings. She gets moody. She gets crabby. Sometimes he has money to give her. Sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he doesn't want to give her money. And that the ebb and flow of like high point, low point, high point, low point, high point, low point. Like, her moods, like she expects money all the time, adoration all the time, attention all the time. And sometimes he's not around to give it to her. Sometimes he can't because he's got to work or whatever. And she's like, why is he not around? Why is he not there to talk to? I feel like she calls him constantly, wanting attention, just trying to get him to spend money. And he just doesn't have it or doesn't want to give it. And that affects her mood. Like, she gets very ragey about that. She gets crabby. And that raginess that we're getting, guys, has to do with, Salah but it also has to do with the feeders and how much they're giving her that week. So there's a constant roller coaster, like a roller coaster of, is he going to give me money this week? If so, how much? When's it going to happen? How is it going to happen? What do I have to do for it? How much food do I have to eat to get that money? Or is he going to be absent this week? Oh, snap. Wait a minute. Hold on. Are you kidding me? Okay, hold on. I'm looking at this. All right. I feel there might be something to do with his fetish. Like he really likes to see her get bigger. Like I feel like his fetish, show me your belly. Like he wants to see her belly getting bigger. He wants to see her getting bigger. It makes him happy. Thank you, Sarah, for the super chat. I love your readings on Shantal. You have a great vibe. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate that. He likes to see her grow. There might be, like, I'm not saying it's 100%, y'all, but the vibe I'm getting off this card is there are people who have the fetish that they get into women who are pregnant, or if they have a large belly, they could imagine them being pregnant. That might be what's going on with Anime Sucks. So a person in that community who might be of a bigger size might be approached by somebody who has a pregnancy fetish, wants to imagine that woman being pregnant and talk about the pregnancy, or like, how do you feel? You feel so big, you feel so full, like your belly's just getting so much bigger, that sort of thing. So that might be part of Anime Vibes fetish, is imagining her as being like, oh, she's really, really pregnant. That could be it. Like that's the knocked up card. Like, look at the woman, like she's showing off looks like a pregnant belly. So since he's a feeder, and she's got a big belly, it could be like he might have a belly fetish. I really love your belly. I love the size of your belly. You're so bloated. You look pregnant, blah, blah, blah. Like the feeder fetish can go into a million different directions. So like it's all about expanding her belly and making it bigger and making her bloated to satisfy his fetish. Yeah, and oh shoot. Yeah, like this thing with her in anime is serious. Official status, exclusive relationship, seeing each other openly. Like these two are getting serious. Like this is like her Karate Joe, she called him her internet boyfriend. I remember, or internet husband. This guy is the new one. He's like the new boo. Like they are, like this is like the loving relationship off camera. She's got her internet husband, and then she's got her her off camera husband. So it's like she's got one guy to run off and get her food and be on camera with her, and then the other guy can be behind the camera and talk to her. How does Salah feel about it? Oh, he don't care. He's just getting paid. So like this, good God. So like these two are a definite thing. He's not just some stranger that gives her money on the internet, and that's as far as it goes. No, it goes a lot deeper than that. This has been going on for a while. I hear 3 years. It's been going on for 3 years. I'm seeing 3 years. 3 years. I'm hearing like right near the tail end of Crackhead Olympics, maybe. All right, so let's get into like how he sees her. No, he's not Natter. Natter would take her money, not give her money. He takes money. He doesn't give money. He's not going to give her money. You've seen his channel. He ain't making shit. He ain't making nothing to give to her. He's not going to give away $600. Nuh-uh. He keep that in his pocket. All right. So how does he see Shantal? How does he see her? Dragon 4. Ew. What in the Foodie? What? I have to ask. What in the hell is dragon fart porn? What is that? What have you been watching in your off time? Do you want to explain yourself? Do I want to know? Should I not ask? Dragon fart porn. My mind can't even imagine what that is. Is that when you eat a whole bunch of ghost peppers? Is that when you eat a whole bunch of ghost peppers and prune juice? Is that what's happening? Never mind. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I even asked the question. Let's just move on. I'm so sorry I asked that. All right, because how does he see her? Why did I ask the question? What was I thinking? This is girl world. You can't do that. You can't say things like that, because the next thing you know, you're going to get hit upside the head on Twitter of, if I see it, you have to see it. That's what people on Twitter will do to you. You'll wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning and see some bullshit in your feed that'll make you want to throw up. And all they're going to say to you is, if I saw it, you have to see it. And all you people on Twitter, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Don't you? Don't you? Either you've done it or you've been a victim of it. I've been affected by it. I have seen things that I cannot scrub out of my eyesight. And you guys are to blame. And I will never forgive you, because you're all evil and you must be destroyed. All you evil Twitter ass people. Look, because I'm saying that right now, I'm probably going to get shit in my DMs. I'm gonna finish up with this reading, and I'm gonna get shit in my DMs. I'm gonna have people sending me pictures of Shantal naked or bent over, or show me the fupa. It's gonna happen. I know it is. I'll block you. I'll block all y'all. Don't do that to me. Don't you be mean like that. I don't deserve that. Anyway. Anyway. Y'all, I'm looking at you. I'll send Jeff to your house. I mean it. I'll send Jeff to your house with his friends. He'll keep you up all night. You'll turn out the light, and there'll be that annoying housefly that will not leave you alone, and you can't sleep. That'll be your punishment. All right, on to, like, what does he think about her? Let's quit clowning around. That's for Foodie. Okay? All right, so how does he see her with her little possessive ass? How does he see her? How do you see Shantal, anime? How do you see her? Huh. Interesting. Oh. Haha. All right. Interesting. Well, she holds a very important place in his life. Excuse me, I'm sorry. She holds a very important place in his life. Important person playing an essential role, irreplaceable. So he holds her in very high regard to whatever it is that's going on. She is a key player. So I think it has to do with the fact that he likes being in control of her. Like, this is the one that he's chosen to indulge in his fetish with, that he can push her to extremes and she will allow it. So it's like he can push back the boundaries with her, and she is okay with that sometimes. So she is a key player in like really exploring the feeder fetish with her, and like how far, there's a sense of how far can we push this? How far can we go with this? Like, I can really go wild with my feeder fetish with this one. I like, how big can we get her? Can we get her to at 1,000 pounds? How much more weight can she gain before she's bedbound? And when she's bedbound, what can we do with her? Like that sort of shit. Uh he sees her as the squad, close friends, birds of a feather flock together, soul tribe. So she is part of his soul tribe, like kindred spirits because of his fetish. Uh she is part of his soul tribe. So it's like we understand each other, we relate to each other. I have this fetish, you understand this fetish, you satisfy this fetish for me. So it's like they're bonding over that. They're bonding over this fetish thing that's going on. He also sees her, interestingly enough, like they're bonding over that. But interestingly enough, he sees her as a frenemy, fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. So he recognizes that she's got negative traits that sometimes from time to time pop out, like her jealousy, like her insecurity, like her possessiveness. Like when they're cool, they're cool. But when they're not cool and she's being a bitch, then it's like, oh, like he recognizes that she's got a manipulative side, a vindictive side, a wrathful side, that she gets bossy, like controlling. So he recognizes that sometimes it's like walking a tight wire with Shantal. Um, like she's got hidden intentions, like that she might be trying to manipulate him, pull him in, control him, pull the strings. So he recognizes that there's that part of her. He sees it online when she does her content, but he also catches glimpses of it offline when they talk. Uh, but he does enjoy the gossiping. Like there's a, like we just saw it, like with her. When I did, like, how does she feel about him? She enjoys telling him personal things. He enjoys the tea time, the gossiping, spreading rumors, drama. Like he likes being. I keep hearing he likes being on the inside. He likes being on the inside. Like, I'm on the inside. I know the inner workings of Foodie Beauty. I know the inner workings of Shantal. I know I know a lot of her dirt. I know a lot of her, like what's going on with her. I like knowing the personal details. I like being as close as you can possibly get with this woman. I like learning all the personal dirt on Salah. It makes him feel powerful, knowing that he knows more than the rest of us. It gives him a sense of it strokes his ego, knowing that not only is he controlling her, but also like all the people in girl world, we want the tea, right? We want the dirty tea. He knows the tea. And he's like, haha, I know the tea, but I ain't talking. Because I like being on the inside. This woman is my dream woman. But I know all the shit that you guys want to know. So like they talk. I'm telling you, they talk. They sit, like I keep hearing they talk for hours. She talks to him for hours. She'll keep him on the phone for hours. Like just talking and talking and talking about things. Sometimes it's the fetish stuff, and sometimes it's other stuff. So there's like tea time. Like, let's sit down, let's talk. I'm also feeling like he's the first person. He is the first person she talks to in the morning. Like immediately, like she'll get up and she'll talk to him first before anything else. Like she's on the phone with him constantly at night, in the morning, afternoon, whenever. She's constantly in his ear or trying to get a hold of him. Oh, so she might be a side piece. He might have somebody in his life. He might not be a lonely guy. He might be with somebody. He might be in a relationship already. And Shantal is like the side piece. Sneaky link, hidden lover. She's a side. She's the third. She's not the plus one. She's the plus two. Sneaky link. Like he might have a relationship already, like, you know, for appearances, like she does, but not someone that he can indulge his fetish with. And so like she's like the side piece of like, oh, I have these dark desires. And so I'm coming to you with the dark desires. You're like the side girlfriend. You're like the side piece. Like you're like the mistress. Okay. Oh, yikes. Yeah. So Chantal, you ain't the only one. You're all possessive and shit, but you might not be the only one in his life. But the thing is, here's the thing though. She's got Salah. She really can't say anything. She's got her side piece also. Like she's got her little whatever with him. Not that they're intimate, but she's got somebody in her life. He's got somebody in his life. So it's like, you know, she can't really complain too loudly. But I keep hearing like, shh, it's a secret. It's a secret. Don't tell anybody. It's a secret. You know, like their arrangement is a secret. Don't tell anyone. Shh. Like this whole arrangement, shh. Secret. It's a secret. Shh. Yeah, this guy anime sucks. Like, good God. Let's see. No, not the long road. Not the long road. Did we have to see the long road in this reading? Did it have to come up? Not the long road. Damn it. We're not even in Canada and we can't get away from the long road. If I see an outhouse, I'm just going to stop. If I see an outhouse in this reading, I'm just going to quit. Because that's entirely too much. For real. I'm not even joking. Whatever is going on, there's delays, trials and tribulations taking the long way. So like, oh, you don't know about the long road? Let me give you the short version. So I don't know how long you've been watching Shantal, but when she lived in Canada, when she was seeing a guy named Nads, to go back and forth from where he lived to where she lived, she would take the long road to go see him, and she would drive the long road and do live streams that way. So we all became familiar with the long road. We all associated the long road with this other person and her going to see him during Crackhead Olympics. So that is the long road. You know, we know it as well as we know the outhouse. So that is the long road. Like she took the long road to go see Nads. You're a bit new to Foodie. Oh, there's a lot to know. It's okay. So that's the long road. So whatever's going on between those two, whatever's going on between them, it's like there's some kind of delay, and there's trials and tribulations. Like I said, this thing going on with her and anime, it's not easy. There's fights, there's arguments, there's disagreements. Yeah, there's throwing hands. Sometimes they get into it. They butt heads. And it has to do with it has to do with adulting. Like he wants her to do some adulting, and she's not doing the adulting. Like there's a lot of disagreements over her doing basic adulting. Like sometimes he wants her to do the adulting and be responsible, and she's not. And keep her shit in check. But like he does care for her. All the feels. Deep love, soul connection, feeling at home. They feel very relaxed with each other because he can reveal this fetish of his with her. Maybe there are people around him that he can't reveal it with, and he can't share it with, but he can share it with her. So it's like kind of a bonding about that. It's more of a feeling of I can be myself with you. I don't have to hide this part of myself with you. And I really like that. I really like the fact that these desires, these cravings, this darker side of me, I don't have to hide it with you. You don't make me feel ashamed. You don't make me feel embarrassed. You actually indulge me in this. And I love that about you. Yeah, it's just kind of an unusual bond. So that has to do with him to her. So like both the oracle cards and the regular tarot kind of backed it up. Like this thing between her and anime sucks. Been going on for a while. This goes deep. Hold on, I have to sneeze. Excuse me. Oh, tickle my nose. Sorry. Now let's do like, before we get into the fun reading, let me get into like one more. I want to get into like the general, all her feeders. General attitude of all the feeders. Thank you. All the feeders. Like what their motivations are when they come in with Shantal, not just anime. Like what's their general energy? Let's get into it, y'all. Thank you guys. How does Salah feel about anime? And bless you, thank you. I think that Salah, he's playing his part on YouTube, but he doesn't have any emotional attachments to Shantal. But knowing that he's a man in her life, that he's not financially supporting her, he's a sugar baby, he might be worried that this feeder with money might take his pay away. Like there might be some worry about that. Like his lifestyle depends on maintaining control of Shantal. So it's like he might be worried that this person who has this fetish that she indulges in, that also has money, and she worships money, he might be worried, like, will she follow the money and follow the person who has the money? Thank you, Brenda Sequin, for the super chat. Thank you so much, love. Appreciate that so much. And if you guys can give a thumbs up to the chat, I'd really appreciate that. The engagement helps other people to find my channel and find the tarot readings. So thank you for the thumbs up if you give them. If you want to sub up to the channel, you can. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine. You know, do what you want to do. Power to the people. Damn the man. All right, so not to mention she's constantly pointing out to Salah, just doesn't understand. But he didn't. That's the very reason why she picked him. Honestly, she picked Salah for a few reasons. Like he checked off a few boxes. He had a certain look. That checked off that box. The fact that because he wasn't living in the States, maybe he wanted citizenship so she can control him that way. He didn't know a lot about the feeder fetish, so she could lie to him about that for a while. Hey, Buckle Bunny. So she was looking for someone that she can control with money, and she found somebody. But if she ever got with somebody like Anime Sucks, the tables would turn because she could not control someone like Anime Sucks with money. He would control her with the money. So she couldn't say, I make all the money, you got to do what I say. He'd go, oh, no. I got the money. I got it. You can't control me that way, lady. She couldn't pull that power play on somebody like Anime Sucks. She couldn't take that angle with him. All right. Hey, heathen. Hello. Hello from Milwaukee. Why, hello back from New Mexico. Excuse me. So I want to get a general reading of like the general feeders. Something in my throat, dang it. All right. That's got a low-key make her upset. She loves control. Yep. So she'd be in a whole different boat if she hooked up with Anime Sucks. She could not be in control. And she likes to be in control. So that would not last very long. All right. So let's do a general reading on the Feedees in the chat. Why is this happening when I'm doing a reading on Shantal? You want me to shut up, Shantal? Is that it? It's not going to happen. I bet Jim Morrison liked tarot. Oh, he was into a lot of things. All right. So all right. So let's get into the general feeders. I bet Foodie is watching now, Rose. She never misses anything. I know she watches my tarot readings because of some of the things that she said. I also know that she watches Neo Tarot because of some of the things that Neo Tarot has said that she remarks on during her live. So she watches Neo too. She watches everything about herself, though. All right. All right. So what about these general feeders? let's get into the general feeders in the chat, like their motivations and stuff. Shantal's like Big Brother Girl World, sees and listens to everyone. You know how she always says, I only know this because I watch Yo Mama. She got recently outed on Twitter for her sock accounts there. She got busted big time. It didn't take Foodie very long to find out what accounts were hers. But she got caught. And she always tells on herself. That's why we love her. Neo just posted like a reading on Shantal, or just another reading. I'll watch it later. She does excellent readings on Shantal. Excellent. All right, so ew. Well, if she just posted, after I'm done doing my readings, I will take a look at it. And I always try to wait at least a day before posting a react to the tarot, you know, because she just posted her reading. I feel rude, you know, doing a react too soon. Like I want y'all to go watch her first. And that way you get like all the overview, like straight up from her. And then I could do my react later. So y'all, if Neo just posted something about Foodie, y'all go watch that first without me talking and yapping. And then I could do my react later. But just make sure to go see her first. I got some work to do. I got some work to do. You know what though? Can I tell y'all? Listen, this isn't work to me. Like I don't look at it like doing the tarot as I got to go to work. I got to go to work. I got to go to work. This is fun for me. This is something that Foodie will never understand. Sometimes in life, you just do things because they're fun. It doesn't have to be about money. Just do what you love, and it won't feel like work. You won't dread it. You'll just do what you love. Do what makes you happy. Do what you're called to do. It's just like, I got to go to work. Do I have to get dressed for work? Nah. No, I enjoy this. I enjoy spending time with y'all, talking to you guys, doing the tarot readings. You know, we get to shoot the shit, have a laugh, see what the cards have to say, piss Shantal off. That's a bonus. So, like, we get to have a good time. This is our party. We get to mess with the trolls when they come in and play whack-a-troll with them. That's fun, too. Hey, party games. Let's play whack-a-troll. Let's mess with the trolls a little bit. Yay. We can have all kinds of fun here. I like it. I just did a reading with these, so I'm just shuffling them up. So if I'm taking too long, I apologize. Sometimes I get complaints about that. You shuffle too long, Rose. You're shuffling too long. You suck as a reader, then why are you here? But I shuffle for a reason. I shuffle until the cards tell me to stop. I know, it's Foodie on a sock account. I love pissing her off. I do. I like making her mad. I told you, it's my dessert. You know what? I wouldn't give them the pleasure payday. I wouldn't give them the pleasure. Not that I have a penis. I don't have a penis. I am female. I don't have a penis. I was born a woman. You're. Thank you, Brenda. All right, so we're gonna get started here in a minute. I know I was messing with you, Payday. I'm fucking with you. Please, no more shuffling. I'd rather watch Foodie from a reaction channel. I hate the way she chews food. I can't stand her to eat for 1 minute. I do my best to cut out all the food nonsense. I hate it too. I hate it. I hate it. It's rude. I don't like it. Get it away from me. All right. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm not messing around. I'm just making sure that I don't get the same cards over and over. She does have manners in public. See, like you can put lipstick on a pig, but it'll always go back to the barn. Oops, did I just say that? Yeah, I did. All right. Okay, I think we're ready to go. So how do the feeders, like the feeders in her chat, feel about her? I'm like putting y'all to sleep. All right, let's get started. How do they feel about her? Okay. Oh. How do they feel about her? Well, that took a turn real fast. That took a turn real fast. Huh. All right. We got an interesting reading here. What's this reading on, Roach? This reading is like the general overview of the feeders in her chat, like the energy of like when they come in, like how they feel being around Shantal, with Shantal, like motivation, stuff like that. All right, so the first card down is the Fool card. So like the one word that popped into my mind when I saw that card was playtime. Like this is playtime for them. Like this is like their play space. When they go on Chantal's channel, I heard the word play space. And I pictured it's like remember being back in school when you're young and you get playtime when you're kids? You all get to play together. You get rec time. Like that's what it's like for them. Like this is our play space. We get to play around in here. Like this makes us happy. It's just like I'm with my soul tribe. I am. Damn it! What's the word I'm looking for? Like group. It's like there's a feeling of I belong here. Like I feel wanted here. I'm welcome here. I belong here. Like that is their space to all come together and like we all can relate to each other, talk to each other. We belong. We damn it. Like we're all coming together for a cause. Kinship. So like this is like they're the attitude of the Fool, like whimsical, carefree. Like this is our time to just be stupid together. Yeah. There's that kind of energy. So it's like there's that energy at, hey Raven, there's that energy at the same time that they're like, there's a sense of like, you know, Chantal comes on camera like, hi guys, da 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 da. Like she's putting off this, she's creating a positive space for a negative activity. Like let's put this negative thing in a cheery light. Well, let's put some sunshine on it to where nobody notices how dark it really is. Like let's hide the darkness behind a curtain. Like I am doing the feeder stuff in front of you. I am ruining my health. I am making myself unhealthy. I have trouble with my breathing. I've got heart problems. I've got non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. My liver is 3 times the size of normal. I've got a heart murmur. I've got high blood pressure, high blood sugar. I'm on max doses of medication. I've got all this shit going on and more. I've got more things going on than you could possibly understand or imagine. But since we're putting it in a positive light, you guys are going to notice that. All you're noticing is the positive energy. I keep picturing something in my mind. Like I grew up in the 70s and there were like lots of like children's kid like shows, like Sesame Street. Like you got these children's shows with the puppets, and it was all like everything's cheery and everything's great and everything's happy, right? It's almost like it's innocence, but happy. So there's this feeling of happy, like false happy, that is being projected outward. So you're focusing on that versus thinking about what you're watching. Like the cheeriness, the sunshine. Oh, look what I'm like. Hey guys, it's just you're not stopping to think about the darkness of it all, like the seriousness of it all. It takes your mind off of that. So that's the atmosphere that I'm getting here. It's like we're putting on the Shantal show. And as long as there's this positive, you all belong here. I love you guys so much. Like I'm just eating food. It's not that big of a deal. It's lighthearted. You're not stopping to think about, wait a minute. I'm watching a food addict get high. And this is a snuff film in slow motion. But because the green screen has got a sun on it, I'm not going to think about that. So moving on, yeah, like when they're in the room with Chantal, you got the Empress. Like this is how they see her, the queen sitting on her throne, and all the Beezers are her subjects. Like she is in her castle and she is holding court for all her subjects. And she's sitting on the throne alone. And she is like everything. Again, look at the background. The background behind her it's all sunny back there, isn't it? It's not dark. Like this is what she wants you to see. She wants you to say like, oh, this is so positive. There's so much light here. And this is a positive environment. And let's all get along. And I love you guys so much. And like, I'm just a big woman and I'm just sitting here eating my food. It's all smoke and mirrors. Like I keep seeing like theater. This is theater for her. This YouTube is her stage. She's on stage. So she's putting on a play on stage in front of a camera. You know, like I'm just sitting here, I'm just eating, everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine. You know, and they also like with the 10 of Cups, you know, like that this is what they're seeing. Oh, she's doing well. Like she's got a loving husband and everything's good and there's rainbows here. Like they are totally buying this bullshit of this is a happy life. This is a happy life. Like they're totally buying this happy life bullshit. Like, and this is the new Beezers. They're buying this. She's got a husband and she's making money and blah blah blah. They're buying the bullshit because they want to buy the bullshit. They don't want to stop and think about the details. They're on YouTube. They're watching a show. The details don't matter. Her bad health is not their bad health. So a lot of them they're not concerned for that. They're just concerned with the appearance of the show. Okay, then we've got the Knight of Wands. Let's see. What are you telling me, Knight of Wands? What is it? What is it? What is it? With the Knight of Wands, there's a feeling of, let us help you continue to make the content that you want to make. You know, like there's a sense of like, let us help you make this content. Let us give you support. Let us throw the super chats. So they come forward. Hey, we got the wand, and we're going to throw the wand at you so you can buy more food. Like we're the knights, you know, on the pony, bringing the money to you. Like we're bringing the stick. We're bringing the stick. You need the stick to go get the food. We got some of the same cards again. They're popping up. I shuffled them. Why are they still here? It's okay. Again, we've got this card came back up, and you guys saw that I shuffled really well. We've got the Six of Swords again. So how can I say this? They're aware of Shantal's thorny side, the feeders. They're aware of it, that she can be difficult because they want to be. Okay, middle of nowhere. Thank you for letting me know. We got the Seven of Swords. So hey, Neon Light. They're aware of. Okay, hold on. The feeders are driving the boat. But a lot of the struggles that Shantal goes through, the health struggles, she keeps those hidden. Hi, Kathy. Like the woman on the boat, to me, looks like she's hiding her face, hiding her head, hiding herself. The swords are in front. So she, like, no, Chantal's not the boat. This is her. I feel this is her. These are the feeders behind driving the boat. But this is her hiding her face, like hiding herself away with the swords in front. So there's a lot of like health issues, a lot of pain, a lot of managing the pain. The feeders don't know about that unless she wants them to know, unless they ask about it. Like maybe that might be part of their fetish. Like she's like, I just want to show you eating the food. I don't want to show you the after effects of eating the food, like the diarrhea, any body aches, any body pains. I was like, she's trying to put off to everybody that she can eat and there's no side effects from it. Believe me, there are plenty. Like she suffers a lot of pain because of what she does. Gaining weight, problems with her eyes, body aches, back aches, stuff like that. But that's she doesn't want to break the illusion of this is the happy life, guys. So she keeps all that shit for the most part to herself. It's like, I'm going to hide the aftermath of what I do. I just want you to see one side of it, but not the other. Yeah, and but then we also have the Eight of Swords. Let's see. Shantal, with the content that she does, she's put herself in a corner. She really has put herself in a corner with nowhere else. She doesn't know how to get out of it. She's surrounded herself with her own misery. She surrounded herself with it. And I feel like with the ground having the water on it, like there's nothing growing on it. She's really boxed herself in. She boxed herself in. Like she spent 8 years doing this thing, doing the mukbang content, but at the same time, she was slowly boxing herself in with her content, with her health. And now she's arrived at a place of this is all I can do. I can't physically do anything else. I can't go out and get a regular job. This is it. This is all I can literally do. And even though what I'm doing is harmful to me, this is my only option. So, like, she has boxed herself in. I'm also getting something off this card. I can't say for sure what it is, but I feel the blindfold is significant because it points to vision problems. Like she's having trouble seeing. And the binding on the body is something going on with limited movement. I want to say limited movement, like she can't move very well. So it's like she's having more and more trouble doing things. So there is just like it's harder and harder for her to move. And there's a sense of like her being very, very much alone. Like she's got to deal with all this stuff alone, just to maintain the Shantal show. Like the hermit is alone and holding on to the stick. And the light is literally in their hand. It's saying, look at me. Look at me. The light is right here. All you got to do is raise your head and look up. But she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to see what's in front of her. She's just looking down. Looking down. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't take long, did it? Yeah, it's so funny. Okay, y'all check this out. This is off camera, Shantal. Very much alone. This is on camera, Shantal. Literally night and day. Off YouTube. On YouTube. What she wants you to see. What you don't see. Wow. Like this is the mirage. This is the illusion. She's creating an YouTube mirage. This is the picture that she wants to sell everybody. I've got money. I'm fine. I'm great. Foodie beauty. Shantal. And I feel the reason why she doesn't really talk about Shantal or invest time in Shantal is because she's invested so much time and energy into the online persona that is completely taken over. You know, she is that person that YouTube is her stage. It's where she performs, but she never wants to get out of costume. The most professional actors and actresses, at the end of their role, they get off stage, they take the makeup off, they put their street clothes back on, and they are themselves. She never wants to get out of character because the reality is sad and lonely. She wants to stay in character all the time. Like she's lost the plot. She's lost touch with her real self. She's neglected her real self. So she distracts herself by staying always in character in Foodie. Make sense? And of course, this had to pop up. Everything in life has a consequence. Everything, Foodie. Everything. Like yep. I want to expand on that tower. I want to see like what direction that tower is going, because you know what? Sometimes the tower is not a bad thing. Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it is good. It can be a positive thing if you treat it the right way. You know what I mean? If there's something bad going on in your life and there's a tower moment, that can set you free from that bad thing to find the good thing that you're supposed to have. So let's look into the tower moment. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, well, I tried. And so I expanded on the tower. There's going to be conflict. And then there's going to be the Chariot. You going somewhere, Shantal? Are you going somewhere? Feels like you're going somewhere. Like there's going to be a big old fight about something and you're going somewhere. Are you going to your King of Pentacles? Is that what you're doing? You naughty girl. You absolute naughty girl. Shame on you. Huh. Going home to you know who, huh? I'm not surprised. How about that? How about that? Well, I wanted to specifically do stuff on the feeders. Y'all want me to keep going and just do a general one on Foodie? I want to get into the feeder stuff though, because they are getting more and more bold and coming out of the woodwork and not really hiding anything. So I'm like, since you guys are up front, I might as well do a reading on you. She going somewhere, meeting somebody. She's thinking about it. She's thinking about it. But she's she got her man on the side anyway. She got all kinds of men on the side. Big old hussy. She got her men on the side. Sharmuta. That's what you get when you cross a cow with a hussy, a sharmuta. That's some tainted, nasty meat you got there. But do y'all want me to do like a quick one on Shantal? And then we can get into the fun reading, the fake one. All right. I got to use a different deck, though, because I feel like this one's getting tired. Sometimes you got to leave a deck alone. That's why I have so many. People always ask tarot readers, why do you guys have so many tarot decks? Because they all give different readings. They all have different messages. Oh, I know. This one's popping out at me. Ooh, neon tarot. It's colorful. I haven't used these in a while. Why not? Nice. Star Trek? Very nice. Tarot? A Star Trek tarot deck? You're kidding. Nice. I have a confession to make. Remember that Star Trek movie, The Wrath of Khan? I had a crush on Khan. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. What? Listen, you got to watch the movie or at least look at it. Ricardo Montalban, his body was on point in that movie. The chest was just chesting. He was working out before that movie, let me tell you. Eesh. Anyway. Shut up. Cyrus, shut up. Shh. He was fine. Now my crushes are Keanu Reeves and Jason Momoa. Yes. Especially Jason. Oh my God. All right, so we're going to get into a general reading on Shantal. Let's get into it about Shantal. Yeah, he's sexy. He's got that laid back, like humble, good looking, sexy, like not full of himself. He's got that vibe, man. He does. He was gorgeous. Oh my God. I met Jason Momoa at Comic-Con. He smelled of leather and cologne. You're so lucky. I'm jealous. I'll cry over that. He's like a big old teddy bear. He's a big guy. But he's got a big old teddy bear. I'll shut up now. All right. Now we're going on. I'm not going to think of Jason Momoa. I'm just going to think of Shantal. Why do I have to think of Shantal? I'd rather think of Jason. Much more pleasant thoughts, but oh well. Who's hotter, Jason or his wife? You mean Lisa Bonet? They were a beautiful couple, and they got beautiful kids. They're not together anymore, but she's gorgeous. I know it's a hard turn, wasn't it? Lisa Bonet, she's gorgeous. She is. Anybody here play World of Warcraft? I have a crush on, what's his name? What the hell is his name? Shit. Why don't I know his name? I play Demon Hunter. What the hell? You guys know who I'm talking about. I had a crush on him. I play a Demon Hunter. He's like the head dude of the Demon Hunters. Anyway, back to Shantal. I'm trying to think of pleasant thoughts before I get into her. All right. All right, Shantal, like what's going on with you? You brothers from Supernatural, you got good taste. All right, you're up, Shantal. What do you want to tell us? What do you want? Let's do this. Oh, okay. Why does these cards keep popping up? Oh, well, there must be a reason. And I've got a brand new deck. Okay. Huh. All right. So we have first card down is the High Priestess. All right. This is weird. This is what I'm getting. I feel like looking at this, I feel like Shantal is, excuse me, I feel like Shantal is, I feel like she's doing some research into different fetishes that she can fulfill. Like she's seeking, I feel like she's doing some research. I feel like with the High Priestess, this is somebody, she's going online and I feel like she's looking around, um, different forms, different fetishes, how they work, how to cater to them. Like she does the feeder stuff, but she's all about how can I expand and how can I really just go all the way there. Like she's looking into different areas of like what fetishes, like where are the fetish guys? I want all the fetish guys. Where are they? Like what fetishes have the most people? What pays the most money? Where can I find these people? Like looking into different forums and being a part of different forums. Like she's doing some homework on that. Like keeping an ear to the wall about, oh, like if anybody mentions a fetish, oh, let me go do some research on that. Like she's chasing the money, y'all. She's chasing the money. Like she wants more money, more money, more money. So it's like I got to put some time in with okay, I'm making money off the feeder fetish. Are there other fetishes out there that maybe I can do on or off YouTube to make money? So I feel I'm being told that she is signing up to different accounts, like different secret accounts on different forums. She is like she's all over the place. Like where can I go and what can I do? Having accounts, maybe wearing disguises, like I'm like wigs. She might be wearing wigs or disguising her face, maybe wearing a mask to be a part of that, infiltrating, if you will. Yeah, it's all about chasing the money. She's in the pursuit of money. So like there's a sense of like being in hiding and researching for the purpose of making money. Like she wants to keep things hidden from girl world. So it's like let me go far away from girl world. Far away. And use a different name on a site they probably have never heard of, that they have no access to. They wouldn't even think of finding me here. Like as far deep into the woods as I can possibly get. Yeah, because again, all of these cups represent something different. This is not just like a whole bunch of like bags of money. They all represent streams of revenue. different fetishes that she can fulfill. Like one cup is one thing, one cup is another thing. This is her like, I want to sit here and I want to like, I want all these cups filled. I want all these different streams of revenue. I want to bring in all the feeders with all the cups. Mine. Yep, greedy. And you guys saw I shuffled. This card keeps popping back up. Like her pursuit of money is causing her so much damage. It's so much damage. The same cards keep popping up. That's the second. We've seen this before, haven't we? It's like she's doing too much. She's doing way too much. And the more she does, the more it hurts her. The more it hurts her. And yet she won't stop. Like, here we go. Here we go. Doing the cameo request, doing the stuff on YouTube, stuff off YouTube, satisfying the feedies. Work. What can I do? What can I do? How can I make money? Good God. The pursuit of money. All right. I need some more cards. And hold on. This makes sense. So like she's looking for new ideas. Again, this is good. This goes back to the beginning card where she's researching different ways, different communities that she can be a part of, different fetishes she can do. Like I got a big stick and I'm on a horse and I'm going after it. Like just the pursuit of money, the new ideas, new fetishes. And there's a reason is because there's money going everywhere in her world. The money doesn't just stay in her cup. The money is going everywhere. It's money coming in, but also money going out. She's overextending herself, way overextending. It's like, because everything she's got to pay for, her food, Salah, the apartment, his apartment, whatever, like it just, look, temperance. Money goes in, money goes out. As soon as it comes in, it goes right back out. Her cup is never going to be completely full and stay full. It's always going to be half empty. I'm being told it's half empty. It's not half full, it's half empty. It's just you get a little bit, it's in your hand for a minute, and then it's gone. Boom, poof. It's got to go pay for something. Yep, money issues. Big money issues. There's the appearance of doing well, and then there's actually doing well. She's giving the appearance of doing well to cover up the fact that she's not doing well because she is saving face with girl world. Appearances to Shantal are everything. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit just told me she has a filter on her phone for her face. But the illusion, the mirage that she puts forth in front of everybody is also a filter. She wants us to see things through a filtered point of view, her filtered point of view. She lets us see only what she wants us to see, and she covers up the rest. So when you watch Shantal, it's heavily, heavily filtered. It goes on. The filter is more than just on her face. It's on her life. She shows us only the shiny and the pretty. She hides the ugly. I'd see the Ace of Wands. So that she might be finding something that makes her money, like something that she holds on to that gives her growth. She's working on something, or she will be working on something. And with the Ace of Cups, it's like this is going to bring in some more revenue stream. Like, so she's pursuing something. Oop. And I oop. Huh. You going home, Shantal? What are you doing? What are you thinking about? Why does that card keep coming up? Somebody might be trying to lure her. This is the second time. This is the second deck. We got the Six of Cups. Then we have the Fool card. Y'all, listen, I shuffled. This card keeps freaking popping up. She might be going home. Something might be happening to bring her home. I cannot get away from that card to save my life. Like, there are several cards that keep popping up. Different decks. Yep. So it's like she's doing something. She's doing something or a bunch of things in the background to make money, which is leading to her being very ill. Very, very ill. Like, she's just getting very, very, very sick. At the restaurant. Yeah, and I pointed out to y'all. She's like, I paid for my own meal. Oh, no, you didn't. Because anime sucks told on you. He said he paid for it. Put it in the super chat. You're busted. Oops. Forgot about that part, didn't you? He's like, they forgot my item. Can you ask for a full refund? Why would he say that if she paid for the meal? Unless he gave her the money to buy the meal. He couldn't say that if she paid for it. He told on you, Shantal. He did. Too late. All right. So I think it's time for the, let's see. Da-da-da-da. Where's my tea deck? Where's it at? I'm looking for it. It's hiding from me. Where'd you go? Box the Love Oracle. You know what? I haven't used this one in a while. We can use the True Crime and Conspiracy deck. Oh boy. This is a big, thick deck too. Yes. Now, what should I do the last fun reading on? What do you think? What should I do the fun reading on? Dun, dun, dun. The Lulu ice cream. Poor Lulu ice cream. That poor thing. It did not deserve to be eaten by Shantal. It did not consent to that. I think that the ice cream has something to say. How about the cat that scratched her? Well, I think the message was clear. The cat basically told Shantal to fuck off. Kitty's like, we heard what you did to BBJ. We got on cat Twitter and she told us, and word got around. You know, like, we people have girl world. Cats have purr world. And it got around purr lines. We're not having it. Head all the way over to the Middle East. They're like, what? She did what? Hell no. The cats were not having it. And that cat that scratched her was like, yeah, let me handle this. I got this. And they do have DM system. They do. All right. So we're going to do one on the ice cream. Yeah, cats gossip. I mean, you know how we talk to them. That's how they talk to each other. They do. They chatter at each other. Of course they gossip. Hello, 31. So they to each other too. All right, so we're doing one on the poor Lulu ice cream that had to be consumed by Shantal's dirty, rotten, filthy mouth. And if you guys like the stream, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel or give a thumbs up. And that way other people can find my channel as well. Maybe they can enjoy the tarot readings too the next time I do one. I'm fine, 31. I'm fine. Okay, so we're doing one on the Lulu ice cream. What do you want to say, Lulu? All the YouTubey things. What do you want to say to us, Lulu? How do you feel about what happened to you? Oh God, what do you want to say? Like a poor ice cream. Ah, look at my cards. They don't want to cooperate now. All right, we're gonna get started. Oh, are these upside down? No. All right. So, what is the first thing that the ice cream wants to tell us? The Lulu ice cream wants to tell us that when it saw that big, large shadow approaching the Lulu cart in the dark, you know, it's the poor Lulu ice cream. It was trying really hard to get away from Shantal. It was trying to figure out some sort of distraction. The poor Lulu ice cream was like it was trying to hide between the popsicles and the ice cream sandwiches. It was trying to find some sort of distraction. It was like, look over here, don't look over there, sort of thing. Like, you don't see me, you don't find me, I'm not here. It was like pushing ice cream sandwich to the front, and the ice cream sandwich is like, oh, hell no. You're not pushing me up there. I don't want her to see me. You know, like she was poor Lulu was trying to hide, and none of the other ice creams wanted to, to provide a disguise for poor Lulu. And Lulu actually had the thought of jumping off the cart, landing on the ground and being in the grass so Shantal wouldn't eat it. That didn't work. And poor Lulu saw Shantal, smelled Shantal, and it nearly gave Lulu a heart attack. And Lulu's like, is that even human? Is that a Wendigo? What is that? What is coming up here in the dark? I'm scared. Somebody hold me. Poor Lulu's like, look, I don't have a heart, but I'm scared. Someone needs to hold me for a minute. Somebody call an ambulance right now. So poor Lulu, after having that scared moment, Lulu was trying to pretend to be something else. And it's dark. It was dark in the park. So Lulu was like, okay, since she's coming up here and she's going to just probably vacuum up all the ice cream and there's no way to get away from her, maybe I'll just pretend to be something else. I can look like something else. Since it is dark, she can't see very well. Maybe I can flip upside down and look like something else, like not an ice cream. I can look like something that's not edible and she won't pick me. So there's a sense of being a fraud. Like, I'm not an ice cream. I don't look like an ice cream. I look like something else in the dark. It was hiding. Lulu was like, I'm just going to sit here in the corner and pretend to be, I'll flip upside down to where I don't look like an ice cream. I look like something else and she won't even see me. So there was an attempt to kind of be in disguise. But poor Lulu, her plan collapsed. You know, she tried to flip upside down. She ended up falling on top of ice cream sandwich, popsicle, right in the front where Shantal could see her. Damn it, that did not work. As a matter of fact, all the ice creams pushed Lulu to the front. They're like, we're watching YouTube right now, and she wants a Lulu. That's you. You're the one that has to go first. She don't want us. We're safe tonight. We can go back in the freezer, and we're fine. She wants you. Lulu's like, no, not me. I don't want to go. The other ice creams are like, well, too bad. She wants you. They basically gave her up. They're like, she wants you. She was laughing and giggling for you. You got to go. So poor Lulu. Poor Lulu. Poor Lulu. Lulu's like, you know what? Yes, you know what? I'm going to take this bitch to school then. If I have to go down the mouth of hell, if I have to go through the gates of hell with this one, then I'm going to take her to school. You know, you're going to put me down. If I have to face the maw of hell, I'm going to take her to school. How did you do that, Lulu? How did you take Shantal to school that night? I see. It has to do with abuse and neglect. I guess I see what you're doing, Lulu. You're like, fuck this bitch. Since I gotta go down since I have to go down the hole of hell, she's got bad teeth. That's what I'll do. She's got bad teeth. And that abuse and neglect on her teeth, that's going to cost her right now. So if I'm going to get swallowed against my will, I'm going to cause a little bit of pain before I go down. I'm going to make them teeth hurt. That sugar and that cold are going to hit all the nerves. Yes, they did. She's like, before you swallow me, I'm going to make you hurt. So Lulu's like a bit spiteful, you know, causing some tooth pain. Yeah, and Shantal, her swallowing the ice cream, it hurt so much to her it felt like poison. So Lulu did her job well. Like all them teeth were hurting. All of the nerves were lighting up like fireworks. Good for you. And the worst one was a missing tooth. You know, that the pain was the worst on that missing chipped tooth. Y'all remember the one that she chipped when she ate that chip in the restaurant? Lulu found that one. Found that nerve real quick. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. Were you missing a chip of your tooth? There's a nerve right there? Yeah, let's go after that. Let's go after that. After Shantal was taking a few bites of Lulu, and she had heard that the Lulu was good stuff, afterwards she's like, oh, it's fake news. This is not as good as I thought it was, because her teeth were hurting. She's like, ow, shit. I don't have any oral gel. This sucks. Lulu's like, ha ha, bitch. That'll teach you to come for ice cream in the dark. If you can't see it, you shouldn't eat it. But there was a burial. Yes, there was a burial. All of those snitching ice creams and ice cream sandwiches and popsicle sticks, they all had a proper burial for poor Lulu. And they used the the ice cream stick, to mark the grave. Like, poor Lulu, here she sits, swallowed whole by a human Godzilla, went down the mouth of hell, never to return. There was an accomplice, though, a partner in crime. Who was that? There was a partner in crime? Who? Tell me. Oh, I see. So Lulu was not alone? Who is not alone? Oh, I see. I get it. So Klondike Bar had something to do with it. Of course he did. So Klondike Bar was the grandparent to Lulu. Klondike Bar's, from the West, but Lulu is in the family. Klondike Bar's not happy. And, and Klondike Bar got on social media, spreading the word to all the ice cream bars and all the ice cream sandwiches everywhere. You see this one? Come and hide. Look what happened to my niece. This is improper. She destroyed one of my family members. Yeah, they're not those ice cream sandwiches, they're not kidding around. They are not kidding around. You know what? They're serious. I'm telling you. They got plans. There's a plot to block up Shantal's bowels. They're like, bitch, you're going to eat us. We're going to give you constipation. Have fun with that. We're going to give you the kind of constipation prune juice can't fix. So there is some retaliation being planned here. Yeah, they're going to get inside. They're going to go deep inside. Yep. Yeah, and Chantal's going to be curled up like a child. Like, oh, my tummy hurts. I need a teddy bear. Somebody hold me. And the ice cream sandwich is like, well, you shouldn't be holding us. Leave us alone, bitch. And how they're going to do this is going to be top secret. It's going to be top secret how they do this. How they make ice cream give her constipation. They're working on it, y'all. They're working on a formula. They're going to be adding something to the next ice cream she eats. Some secret ingredient. Don't ask me what it is. I don't know. But, hey, she's pissed off a lot of ice cream. They're getting together. They're having meetings in the deep freezer. You don't even know. And the revenge is going to be cold, of course, because how else could it be? Or ice cream. Yeah, you know why? Because they're all family and they all stick together. They all stick together because, we are family. Because they see Shantal as a false person. And they're saying, well, hope you got life insurance, Shantal. We're going to block up them bowels pretty quick. And there's going to be a cover-up. There is going to be a cover-up. Like, they're serious. They're wiping all the prints off the deep freezers where they're having these meetings. There's going to be no fingerprints, no popsicle sticks, no wrappers, no nothing. They're cleaning up the evidence. You're not going to know it's them. They're going to be hiding in the shadows. Forensics won't even be able to find them. I'm telling you, it's a big old thing. And there's going to be some legal proceedings. There's going to be a law case out of this. And there's going to be a breakup. There is going to be a breakup. After all the evidence has been cleared out, everybody's going to break up. They're going to say, it's for the best. That way we don't get caught. And they're basically going to say, bye. Bye. And the breakup is going to happen when Chantal's finally going to be able to take a dump. But that will be Lulu's final revenge, as carried out by Ice Cream Sandwich, Klondike Bar, all the family members. And who gave him the information about how Shantal was? Of course, our favorite girl world friend, Jeff. So I hope you guys have enjoyed that fun reading. That was fun for me to do. You know, Jeff is always in on something. Jeff's always in on something. It's his fault. He lets everybody know what's up with Shantal. He follows her around girl world. He follows her around at the park. He follows her around everywhere. He lets everybody know what's going on. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to go now, and hope you guys enjoyed the react that I did earlier. So thank you guys for coming in. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you guys on the next one, okay? So take care, everybody, and have a wonderful evening. I'll see you guys later on. Bye.